Hi everyone, I will be taking you through the lesson lot and serial number control. So after completing this lesson, we should be able to describe lots, explain parent and child lots, describe shelf life and lot actions, explain grade control and serial number control, and implement the lot and serial number setup profile options. So the first topic is on overview of lot control. So as part of this section, we will be discussing the concept of lot control. So as you could see in this particular diagram, it depicts the difference between the lot control and non-lot control items through an example. So a lot can represent a quantity of an item that shares the same specifications, one or more receipts from the same supplier, or whatever you choose. So we can divide each lot into multiple child lots that can reflect whatever characteristics you choose for items within the lot. So just to give an example, you may divide a lot of items from a supplier into child lots to reflect differences in quality specifications. And so when we allocate stock for production, you can allocate specific lots to a production batch based on the potency, age, or other item characteristics. So Oracle Fusion Inventory Management provides complete lot number support for inventory transactions. So you can enable lot control for specific items in the inventory. So for items under lot control, we can assign lot numbers to each receipt and thereafter reference the same lot numbers, lots each time you perform material transaction. So what does this mean? It enables you to have tight control over lot control items in the inventory. All the material produced in a manufacturing batch may be assigned to a specific lot number. Say for example, you can create a manufacturing batch of penicillin and assign it to a parent lot number, say A100, just to give an example, and you can then assign, you can then use this parent lot A100 to create child lot, say A100 01 to make pills, A100 02 to create emulsion, and A100 03 to create capsules, etc. So these are all child lots under that A100 parent lot. Each child lot has the same ingredients as the original parent lot, that is A100, but they are in different form. One is in pills form, one is in emulsion, and one is in capsule form. Lot control organization parameters. So this screenshot highlights specifically the lot, the serial number, and packing unit tab. So as you could see here, the tab lot, serial number, and packing unit tab. You could access this page from setup and maintenance, which is available under the functional area facilities under the offering, manufacturing, and supply chain management. So specifying, we will talk about the lot number uniqueness in next couple of slides, and we will also talk about how to generate a lot number defaults as well. Lot control item attributes. So this particular screenshot highlights lot as well as lot expiration attributes. So in the control drop down, as you could see, you could select full lot control or no lot control. And some of the item attributes, we can establish a lot control for an item when you define it. So you could select either no lot control or full lot control. And if you choose, say, full lot control, then you must assign lot numbers when you receive the item into inventory. And after that, whenever you do any transaction for that particular item, you need to specify or provide a lot number for every transaction after that. And you can update the lot control options for an item if it has zero on-hand quantity. But once you have made some, but in case if there is any open internal order or inter-organization in-transit shipment which exists, you cannot change the lot control. So a lot control, again, as you could see, it is a combination of alphanumeric prefix and a numeric suffix. So as you could see here, the starting prefix is LL, and the starting number is 0000, and so it is a combination of this alphanumeric prefix and the numeric suffix. And when we define an item, we can specify the starting lot prefix and starting lot number. And setting up the lot control, so the one of the important things what we'll come across is the shelf life days and the grade control, as you could see in this particular screenshot. So the shelf life days is the amount of time that an item can reside in the inventory before it expires. So when defining items under the lot control, we can choose whether we want to enable no lot control or we want to enable lot control. And a grade control is a rating that you can assign to an item for quality purposes. So the grades are usually based on criteria such as color, size, or quality of the lot. Lot management. So this particular diagram depicts a high-level overview of the process of lot management. It includes assigning new lots and maintaining existing lots, and you can manage lots, new lots and existing lots as well. So you have the ability to pre-assign lots or assign lots while performing material transactions. Just to give an example here, when performing a receipt transaction, you can assign a lot to an inventory item or a group of inventory items. So the manage lots user interface enables the warehouse manager or the warehouse operator to view, create and edit lots. Serial number control. So as this particular diagram or this slide depicts the concept of serial number controlled items through an example. So, so just to define a serial number is an alphanumeric piece of information that you can assign to an individual unit of an item. And we can use the serial numbers to track individual item units. So serial number control is a system technique for enforcing the use of serial numbers during material transactions. We can use serial numbers to track items over which you want to maintain very tight control. So one serial number is assigned to an individual unit of an item. So we can generate the serial numbers so serial numbers can be determined at the item or organization level. So if you specify no serial number control as the serial number generation option, the system does not enforce the serial number control. If you specify predefined serial number as a serial number generation option, then you must predefine the serial numbers for that particular item. If you select entry at sales order, transfer order or work order issue as a serial number generation option, then you can enter the serial number when performing a sales order, transfer order or work order issue transaction. So if you select a dynamic entry at inventory receipt as the serial number generation option, then you can dynamically enter serial numbers when performing a receipt transaction. So Oracle Fusion Inventory Management uses the starting serial number prefix and the starting serial number that you specify in the item window to load the number of predefined serial numbers you request. So we can load as many serial numbers as you want for an item under serial number control. So the process of generating serial numbers is done through a scheduled process. This process does not assign numbers to units in inventory. So it simply reserves the specific serial numbers for an item for a later use. Now we have discussed a couple of minutes back that we will be going to cover the serial number uniqueness. So this particular diagram depicts the concept of serial number uniqueness, whether it is within the items, within the organization or across the organizations through these examples. The first one is unique within items. That is, we cannot assign the same serial number to the same item regardless of whether that item exists in the same or different inventory organization. Say, just to give an example, as you could see in this particular screenshot, if we assign a serial number SN100 to an item A, we cannot assign the same serial number SN100 to any other to that particular item in any other inventory org or in any other sub inventory as well. The unique within organization. Sorry, I repeat, unique within items is specific to that particular item. Unique within organization, the same serial number uniqueness rule applies when you set a serial number uniqueness control to be within items. So just to give an example, if you assign serial number SN100 to an item A in a particular inventory organization, we cannot receive item B with the same serial number SN100 in the same inventory organization. However, we can receive item B with serial number in SN100 in other inventory organization. So within the same organization, we cannot have again the same serial number SN100. Unique across organizations. So the same serial number uniqueness rules apply as when you set the serial number uniqueness rules to be within an organization. Additionally, setting serial number uniqueness control to the across organization prevents the same serial number from being assigned to more than one item regardless of the inventory organization. So just to give an example here, if you assign serial number 100 to item A, you cannot receive item B or item C with the same serial number SN100 in any inventory organization. So there are few lot and serial number control profile options as well. And coming to the overview of product genealogy, this particular diagram depicts the concept of product genealogy that includes the backward traceability, that is materials, receipt and supplier, and the forward traceability, which is assembly, shipment and customer. So the product genealogy or it's often called as the lot and serial number tracking, keeps track of all inventory transactions starting from the receipt of the lot or serial number from the supplier through the manufacturing process, and to which the customers receiving the shipments of items when they are received. So using this product genealogy, we can search for a lot or a serial number across organizations, as well as identify and view complete global history at the facilities. So this diagram depicts how selecting genealogy details displays a graphic or a graph that enables you to control or visualize the items from raw materials to delivery. The source tracking allows you to see the details of the raw materials of the course component, and the tracing forward to final assembly enables you to review where materials were received, the products in which they are used, and the customer who received it. So there are few profile options, as you could see: received shipped lot quantity and receipt of issued serial number restricted. So there is a practice session 10-1 on how to review the lot and serial number generation attributes for a given inventory organization. So before we go on to the lesson summary, let me quickly take you through the instance and demonstrate on how we can review the lot and serial number control. So let me click on the setup and maintenance. Under the offerings, let me select the offering manufacturing and supply chain materials management. So select the functional area facilities. So under facilities, you could see the task manage inventory organization. So select this task, double click on that. Now again, in the search parameters, search for the organization 001 and click on search. So this 001, this is all the data which we have loaded. In an actual implementation instance, you will not see these kind of data. So we have created few inventory organizations, sub-inventories, etc. for the demonstration purposes. So select the organization 001 and click on manage organization parameters. So now you are currently able to see the manage inventory organization parameters page for the organization 001, and you could see here there is a tab lot serial number and packing unit, as we have discussed during the presentation. So you could see the lot control, uniqueness, no uniqueness control, generation is at item level, and you could see the serial number generation. So these are the various fields related to the lot, the child lot control, the serial number generation, etc. The same things we can have this control at an organization level. And also now let me go to the home page. Now go to product management menu, submenu, click on the submenu product information management, and if you click on the task panel, manage items. Now say search for an item AS 88000. Click on search and select the item against the organization 000. So now here on the specifications tab under the subsection inventory, you would be able to see the same controls, the material control. We will talk about the material control later. You could see the lot, the child lot, the grade control, the serial number, uniqueness. These all defined at item level. So with this, let us go back to the presentation. So in this lesson, we have learned how to describe lots. We have explained about parent and child lots, and we have described about shelf life and lot actions, and we have explained about the grade control and serial number control, and we have gone through few profile options as well. Thanks everyone for attending this session.